When Tatsu first asked me if I'd join him in the build for SEMA, and I kept telling him, like, man, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
Just trying to get the car done. Just trying to hit the deadline.
People get sick, stuff happens, so.
Should definitely be something everybody remembers.
It's not going to be fun. Just wait till the last 2 weeks, you'll see what I mean.
The concept of the build is rear-wheel drive MR. Basically, we cut out the floor and put in the engine, and it used to be front-wheel drive, it's rear-wheel drive now, and you know, this econo box of a car is now a sports car now.
Had the car completely gutted down to the shell in 2.5 days, just working nights. We started to put the cage in it. We got the cage completed about 5-6 weeks ago.
I kept trying to talk them out of it, but they were all positive. Oh yeah, it'll be fun, it'll be, you know, it'll be great. And I'm like, no, it's not.
It's the day before pickup. You know, most of us are quietly freaking out. We're not trying to be kind of loud about it, but we are all kind of freaking out right now. It was a very ambitious project, almost too ambitious, and the verdict of that we'll see tomorrow.
It's going to have Willwood race brakes all the way around. Here we've got a fully race spec pedal box, a fully SCCA compliant Pro roll cage, you know, all the aluminum bodywork, and then up front is where the radiator and the fuel tank will live. Hopefully later on today.
There's a lot of little things that basically adding up to a lot. So time is ticking away.
At what point are we going to start sacrificing aesthetics for the functionality of the car? We don't know.
And what I want people to be really amazed with when they see this car is how much effort has gone into it. And I'm sorry, man, I'm getting off. That's weird.
It's okay, man.
I don't know, we've got our lives in this thing. We're just trying so hard to get it done. And show everybody what we can do with not a whole lot of time and definitely not a whole lot of money. And just really make everybody proud. We got a lot of family that are excited.
John ended up crying, so I wasn't going to cry until he started crying, and I'm like all emotional. This is, yeah, I haven't worked so hard since I lived in Japan, and I had like a slave driver boss. But this is different. This is something that comes from the heart. So if I see that car there, I get all emotional. If this video or any other video basically shines a light into our little corner of the world, gives us a little publicity, and you know, hey, people see how hard we're working. Maybe it's all worthwhile. So the 24 hours after you interviewed me, we had a deadline approaching. You interviewed me the night before, and it was just, we basically put up a whiteboard of things to do, and that morning we looked at it and we're like, oh my God, we were overwhelmed. And we gave Scion a call and said, hey, we're not gonna make the deadline, but hey, they gave us another chance to have another attempt at trying to get it started. We've plumbed the car for fuel, we plumbed the car for water, we plumbed the car for brakes and clutch, and then that night we were able to get it started. In fact, we probably got it to run about 20 times, but still the tune, there's not a lot of people that tune the 1NZ FE. So we're like, okay, so we don't have any background in that 1NZ. Not only that, the AEM EMS4 is a new version, so we didn't quite know exactly how to attack the tune. What we did is take a 06 XB engine and put it into the rear. It has a fuel cell in the front, battery in the front. Yeah, it has KW3 variant 3 suspension in it. We had to custom mount everything. I basically built a box back here with Heim joints, and then put the welded the shifters back here, shifter plates back here, and now we got a situation where it can move around, and the motion is reversed.
Right.
Yeah. Burns gave us this collector. John again did some fabrication. He welded all these pieces together. The thing sounds like a motorbike when it fires up. So we also used a product called Shark Hide. We took off the paint, and then basically it's a thin resin. You just wipe it on. That's all you have to do. Yeah.
And that protects it from like rust.
Yeah,
and
it
whatnot.
protects it from rust. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think that went well. He really liked it. So a couple more trial and errors. I'm very confident that we can get it fired up if they give us a chance.
Today we're out in El Toro Marine Corps Base, basically shaking down the car. It's not starting. In the beginning it was horrible. We just couldn't get it to start at all sometimes.
It's not synchronizing.